All right, today I want to do a short video on ozone, specifically ozonated water. Ozone, what it actually is, it's just like oxygen with one extra molecule, making it O3. And O3, ozone, is a potent antifungal, antibacterial. It's a pro-oxidant. What does that mean for us? Well, oxidative damage inside us, or an oxidant or a pro-oxidant, causes an antioxidant response. So we can actually upregulate our antioxidant system without taking a single supplement. No vitamin C, no fruits and vegetables, nothing, just by adding ozone stimulates our natural antioxidant response. There's a lot of people that are claiming that ozone isn't healthy for us. Specifically, if you do any kind of search on mainstream conventional medicine, they will tell you that ozone is very harmful, you can't use it on your skin. And it is true, you cannot breathe it into your lungs. It's very, very toxic to the lungs. I'm not sure that it could actually kill you unless you were suffocated with it. However, it will make you cough your brains out. But what's interesting about ozone, specifically, you can reverse the effects of ozones with what? Antioxidants. So a vitamin C supplement will naturally the detrimental effects of the lungs with an antioxidant. So if you're coughing your butt off, but the main thing is don't inhale ozone if you're going to use it, but you can drink it in ozonated water. You can actually inject ozone into your blood. What does that do? Well, drinking ozone stimulates our natural antioxidant system in the stomach, in the small intestine, in the bloodstream. This is a great way to get ozone into the body safely and effectively. Intravenous, if you've ever heard of 10-pass ozone therapy for cancer patients or for mold patients or for Lyme patients, these individuals can get a lot of benefit from ozonating their actual blood. Yes, you heard me right. And there's thousands, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people who have gotten massive benefit from these type of therapies. Why can't we hear about them in the conventional medicine space? Well, for one, the FDA has not approved ozone for medical treatment. Why is that? Figure out for yourself. But I would suspect that one reason is because you can't really patent something that is naturally occurring in the atmosphere, and so you can't make any money off of it. Lo and behold, it's kind of like fasting. Fasting used to be in all the medical textbooks, but now it isn't because you can't make any money off of it, and Big Pharma doesn't make a dime. So that's why we don't hear about conventional medicine talking about therapies like this and ozone. What's really interesting, and the reason why I'm talking about this now to the people who follow me, is because COVID-19, specifically in countries like Spain and Germany and these other countries, they are using ozone therapy, rectal ozone gas or intravenous ozone gas, to actually help deal with the effects of COVID-19. And notice I didn't say treat or cure or prevent, because you can't say that legally by the FDA. So look it up though. There's conventional research studies, clinical trials that are proving ozone therapy as an adjunct for severe COVID-19 pneumonia and COVID-19 inflammation. So look it up, do your own research. PubMed.com is where you find clinical research trials. Here's one, January 2021, this year was published Ozone Therapy in COVID-19. One of the things they talk about in this study is using ozone therapy in conjunction with antivirals, and they actually had a greater antiviral effect when they used the ozone therapy. For example, I'll just skip down to the conclusion. Systematic ozone therapy has several positive effects, such as control of inflammation, stimulation of immunity, low antiviral activity, and protection from acute coronary syndromes and ischemia, reperfusion damage. This therapy could be a new method of immune therapy. So in combination with other antiviral drugs in COVID-19 positive patients may be justified, helpful, and synergetic. Ozone therapy carries no known adverse or toxic effects when performed properly. Now, in this particular study,
they were actually using intravenous ozone therapy. So they were pulling blood out of the patient and ozonating it and injecting it back in. Here's an interesting thought that I wanted to bring up: is it's the most powerful oxidant found in nature and is produced by lightning and solar ultraviolet radiation. These are things naturally produced in our environment that our Creator put in place for a reason. Now, if we can harness the good properties of this to help ourselves deal with certain things, then why wouldn't we? And that's where ozone, I think, is just like oxygen, just like water, just like sunshine. These things can be harmful when used in the wrong way, much like anything here on Earth. But when used properly, ozone can be a very, very healthful substance, just like water, just like sunshine, and just like air. So here's another 2021 study with COVID and ozone therapy. And this was published in February, talking about the COVID-19 group. And what they did is they compared the ozone therapy and against the standard of care, so the regular standard of care. This was 60 different patients with mild to moderate COVID-19. And this is what they found in the conclusion right here. Ozone therapy, when integrated with the standard of care, can improve the clinical status and rapidly reduce the viral load compared with the standard care alone, which facilitate early recovery and check the need for advanced care and mortality as demonstrated in this study. So there you go. There's another study proving that ozone therapy can be helpful. It can be an immune booster. It lowers inflammation, and it's something that we can actually administer and we can treat ourselves with right at home. Now, not to say that I'm sharing this information because of COVID-19, but what I'm sharing it for is basically to bring light that there's helpful alternative medicine, natural medicine sources that we can take advantage of. And they're not woo-woo science. They're not woo-woo medicine, tree-hugging hippie stuff. This is real science and real clinical trials validating their efficacy. So we have to pay attention to that and not just poo-poo everything that we hear or everything that we read about. This is where the old saying, a healthy skeptic has found truth in many areas. And isn't that true for some of us in our lives, that we've actually found truth because of some healthy skepticism? We didn't just go with the mainstream thinking. We questioned everything until we found truth.
But specifically, ozone water is what I wanted to talk about today. I'll do further videos on intravenous ozone therapy or rectal ozone therapy or vaginal ozone therapy and what those can be used for. But ozonated water can be very, very good for somebody who's struggling with energy problems, somebody who's struggling with stomach acid issues, bacterial overgrowth, candida overgrowth. This is a potent antifungal, antibacterial. Just to prove to you that it's safe, it's been running here for 10 minutes is all you need for ozonated water. And yes, let me tell you why ozonated water actually is safe. Many municipals, including the city of Fayetteville, where I live, is actually using ozone treatment to ozonate the water for our public to drink. So you're drinking ozonated water and you don't even know it. And that proves to you that ozonated water is safe and effective because, remember, it's a potent antibacterial or antifungal agent. So, of course, these municipalities can use this to clean our drinking water. We can also use it here at home. You can take lake water and ozonate it. Not to say I would really want to, but it is a potent water treatment. And it also helps get oxygen into our bodies. So just like deep breathing is effective for oxygenating the blood and also building up levels of carbon dioxide, which is a whole separate talk we can talk about. But this is also a potent way to get oxygen into the body. And remember, a pro-oxygen or pro-oxidant can be very, very beneficial because it stimulates our natural antioxidant capabilities. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. I'll do another video on ozone therapy more in the future. I hope you guys got some benefit out of this. Look into ozone for yourself. Don't just go off what I say, and definitely don't just go off what conventional medicine says about ozone. Do your own research. People keep asking me about the vaccine, and you know what I tell them? I can't make personal decisions for you, but how much research have you done on it? What are the ingredients of it? Because if you haven't looked up those things, how can you make an honest, logical determination of whether something is effective or healthy or safe for you? So that's what I encourage you to do with ozone. Do your own research, look at all the evidence, and judge for yourself. Because we ultimately have to be our best health advocate. If we are just listening to our doctor or the proven medical professional and them telling us exactly what we should do, we're only getting one opinion. And that opinion, believe it or not, professional or not, could be wrong. Not saying it is, because there are lovely MDs and osteopaths out there. You just have to do your research to find the ones that are worth their weight, and they'll actually spend time with you. And that's a whole nother discussion that we're not going to get into. This is Zach with Muscles and Veggies. I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Like, comment, and subscribe. That helps this to get out to more people. And it also shows me that my time is valuable and that I can do these videos for more than just hearing myself talk and nobody ever sees them. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.
This video is brought to you by my dispensary at thorne.com. If you want 25% off all quality supplements for life, not just once, but for life, send me an email or comment your email address below. I'll add you to the list. Enjoy.